Better start by '08, or we, oh, come on.
Oh, you ate one too?
Yeah. Oh, you ate one too? Oh, I like that one. I just had some nachos.
Nachos. What did I have? I had breakfast for dinner. I went to a diner for dinner. It was wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Had some pancakes and bacon and eggs and
Oh, man.
everything.
All of it?
We were gonna go to a real nice restaurant. We were gonna go to but we called ahead and it was like an hour wait. So let's just go to the diner. So
Oh, man.
and I'm all for that. It's 10 times cheaper and it's good food just as well. So
I like good food.
we all like good food. We always talk about food, good food, and
Yeah. We just need to do a food show.
we do every week. We do a food show. That's 25% of the show right there. So,
Hey.
But we'll talk about a lot. We'll talk about a lot more.
Yes.
Lots to talk about this week.
Lots of stuff tonight, you guys. Some very exciting stuff. I see Music Therapy Laz in the chat. Got some Laz, that video footage that you released today. I've got mine that I'll debut tonight. Very cool stuff. We'll pick up from last week. So let's start it.
Sure.
Let's start it. Which one? This one here. All right. Yeah. I'm going to play this video every day because it's just so awesome.
Hey, Mikey.
Hey, this is Michael Anthony right here, and you are watching Johnny Beane TV. Keep it there. Woo!
What was the Google review command? Review? Thank you. Hey now, don't forget, leave a review on Google. Go to that link, it's in the chat. Very easy to do. If you're in the chat, you're already signed in to YouTube. You're already signed in to Google. Just smash that link, go over there, leave a quick review about this channel, about these shows, and we'll be very, very, very thankful. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. There we go.
Man. Is it like that?
Which way? How does this thing work?
I had it like this for a while.
Do the Lemmy. You gotta do the Lemmy.
The Lemmy? I had it like that for a while. I'm actually looking to get a new... I've been using... This is like a regular, like what do you call it? Like stand, yeah. Right? It's a, what do you call it? It's got the three legs.
Mm-hmm. It's a mic stand.
Mic stand. It takes up a lot of room here. So I'm looking to actually get like an actual professional, arm that hooks to the desk and comes out. And so probably a better mic too. So look for that very soon. Very soon.
What's with all the, you got 3 different cables up on there. 4 if you got the one that's plugged in.
Yeah. I know, because see, what happened was when I got the new interface, I used to use a Tascam Porta Studio. We've talked about this. Mm-hmm. I used to run everything through that, and then I got a new computer, and I had to get a new interface. I used the Focusrite, Scarlett. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, not that particular one. It could be. Yeah, I could use that.
A Tascam. It's a mixer.
I could use that. Yeah. So anyway, so I've got like these different I've got all these different cables running. So this is like different cables to different places, and it's just kind of
the neighbor's house and the out to Ned's barn, and
this one goes to the oven. This
chicken coop.
Yeah. So it's kind of weird, but this will be disappearing, kind of like other people on this show. No, just kidding. This whole arm will be disappearing soon, and I will have like a professional one that comes out, and like probably like a nice mic eventually. It's only been 7 years.
Wow.
I think it's time to upgrade.
I could have hooked you up with a great mic. My fiance she just sold a nice Shure mic, studio mic on eBay.
Man.
Sorry, man.
Dang it. Well,
yes, but the SM58 will always work. So we both got
great.
The 58.
It's great. The 58 is.
Or is there
great.
a beta? You have a beta, right?
This is the beta green.
Nice.
You can tell because the blue, the ring.
Oh, the blue, yeah. Mine's just got I like the classic, just the look of the classic,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's awesome. It's very good stuff. So, hey, welcome, 53 people. Dang it, dudes. Dudes, you guys are awesome. Awesome. And, yeah, smash that thumbs up. Subscribe if you'd like to get into the chat. I think this is like subscriber. We do subscriber onlys now around here because, there's a lot of weirdos. We like to keep our weirdos in.
Yeah. Why not?
Yes. So what is it? It is May 21st, 2022, 11:14 p.m. Eastern, 8:14 Pacific, out here where it's still kind of light out. Just a little bit.
What is it? 11:14 up here.
Man, that's
Saturday night.
That's late.
A little late. But it's the weekend.
Yeah, I know, man. What time did I wake up? I don't know. I didn't get out of bed till like noonish, and I jumped on GTA about 2:00, and then I was on there
right
2, 3, 4, 5 till about 6 or 7.
It's like your day job, pretty much, huh?
My whole day was on Twitch. Yeah. Michael, is that Michael B? Michael B. Big news. I decided to endorse Epiphone. Sent you the promo. What?
Whoa.
You decided to endorse them?
Yeah, they didn't pick him. I mean, he just said this is the one I want to go with. Epiphone is a great company, and it sounds like he picked the right one. He probably had offers from Gibson, Fender, and all of them, but he chose Epiphone. Nice, good job.
Very, very cool, man. Very congratulations, dude. Here's some of our friends and sponsors, by the way. Quick shout out: FU Tone, Tesi Switch, Kernels, Vineham Pickups, Swiss Picks. And there's an empty spot there for who do you want to get? Who do you want to get?
For a sponsor, let's see. What can we sponsor? I don't know.
Well, according to Michael B, we can pick them.
Oh, yeah. So I mean, we could maybe do something like that. Or we could do like something like that.
It's just water. And
yeah, well, Mancuda's got his sponsor, so.
Yeah, well, that's a fake sponsor. That's not.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Oh, I like this one. Here's
Waterloo. Oh, those are good.
Let's get some Lay's sponsorship over here.
Those are good, man. I'm like, actually, I was on TikTok. Well, I wasn't on there, but I was scrolling through there earlier today, and I guess back in was it the late 90s? There was a commercial for Lay's potato chips, but it was like a new kind. It was like
the old Lester one, wasn't it? Oh, baked Lay's, yeah,
or something. But in the commercial, the two guys in the commercial were Michael J. Fox and Bryan Cranston.
Okay,
the guy Breaking Bad, Malcolm in the Middle, and he played a cop. Does anybody in the chat remember this?
Seinfeld too.
He was the dentist on Seinfeld.
Watley.
Yeah.
Watley.
Yeah. Anyway, I just happened to see that on TikTok today, and it was interesting because I'd never seen that. But speaking of Lay's potato chips, future sponsor possibly. According to John
I came across a commercial the other day, or maybe a month or so ago, of the from the mid '90s Nissan with the "You Really Got Me" and the puppets, or the. Do you remember that one?
Yep.
Nissan, and it's
I do remember that.
like he saves Barbie, like it's the action hero action figure driving around in the little toy Nissan car, and then he goes to Barbie's house and steals Barbie away from Ken.
I do remember that. I'm just gonna turn this light off because I've been very bright.
One of the I don't know if that's one of the first times Van Halen. Well, not the first time because they did Crystal Pepsi, but had their music in a commercial. Yeah, you're a little bright.
I don't know why. The lighting is just really changing here.
Shut the lights off till it gets dark outside. Or is it your monitor that's
I think it's this monitor is like so big. I think that's what it is. It's just this.
Do you have the
it is. It is. The monitor itself. I mean it's literally, well, don't count that. It's about like this.
Okay.
I don't know. It's pretty good. I'll turn that back on. Just aim it that way. Yeah, it's weird. It seems like it just happened, but I've been using this monitor for a while. I don't know.
It's all good.
It's fine.
We can't all have lighting like perfect like this. So.
Yeah. Right, Janice? Close the drapes.
The drapes.
It's the sun's going down. It's really not that.
Yeah,
it's this monitor here is what it is. Yeah, because look at my hand.
Yeah.
I'm
Do you have the screen maximized so it's just playing because mine is I've got the same thing. Look, if I if I have the white border and if it's like minimized, but if I go to the full screen video,
is that better?
Cuts it down a little bit, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I've never done that.
Come on.
That's awesome.
Nice.
That's awesome. Although I do need to use this. But speaking of StreamYard, speaking to them, I'll be over with Dana and Kelsey Bentz on the Spotlight Show, the official StreamYard show, Thursday, June 9th, 8 p.m. Eastern. That's 5 Pacific.
Spotlight.
And yeah, it's called Spotlight. And they'll be interviewing me. I'll be talking about StreamYard, like how I use it, like what I use it for, these shows, and it'll be awesome.
You were on their show before, or was it they were on your show?
I was on. Yeah, I was on with them. I think that was like a few years ago now. But yeah, it'll be cool. It'll be cool. Once I have the link to the video, I'll be posting it out on all the socials, all these places. So
nice.
Wait a minute. What are we forgetting? Oh, executive producers.
Oh, there you go.
You guys, guess what? We have channel members here, and the top tier are the executive producers. And that it says executive producer because I've got a QR code that's blocking that. Hey, if you guys want to see what that QR code is, hold up your smartphone, open up the camera, scan that QR code. That'll take you directly to a very special place. You will like it. I think Janice has actually been there. Dave Ennis, Vinyl Freak 5150, Mike Neese, who was hanging out with us on Twitch earlier doing some GTA, which I have a cool announcement about that too, by the way. Music Therapy Laz, Majestic PB&J Cat, actually, who hangs out with us every night over there. Wayno, Steve-O 5150, False Flag, Sherman Callahan, Andy Carson, Michael B., who is now an Epiphone endorsee, R. Habs, Warlag, The Chad, Lawrence Christensen, Lenny Lou and Mary, James Gum, John Moronic, Paul Martin Woods, Stephen Franklin, Fabulous Disaster, Michael Smith, the Captain. Who I actually talked to on the phone today.
Oh, how's he doing?
We actually talked for a little bit. Oh, he's doing great. He's been very busy. He said he won't make it tonight, but next Saturday he'll definitely try to be here.
All right.
Thomas Santiago, Joe Christian, Jimmy Ray Hawkins, David Allen Wright, and Steve Carmichael.
Steve Carmichael?
Yeah, that's the top tier of channel membership here on Johnny Beane TV here on YouTube. Become a channel member. Check it out. It's only $1. Well, dollar non to non. Check it out. It's awesomeness. You get exclusive features only to you, like your name is green in the chat. You get special emojis. You get access to special content. You get all kinds of cool stuff. And let's say you're like, nah, I just got here. Yeah, that sounds cool, but, let me see what else is going on. Any super chats will change the color of my lights right back there, if I can do this. These lights right here.
Those lights.
Man, I'm so bright. This is so weird. I haven't noticed that. Have I been like that lately?
Looks all right.
Strange. It's just. Oh, maybe because I had the beard before. And there wasn't all this.
Yeah, maybe it
white.
Dimmed it a little bit.
Maybe that's what it was. I'll have to grow the beard back. These lights right back here. If you'd like to help support the channel, support these shows. You actually saw. Who was it? Who was it? Was it Mike? It was Michael B. Michael B. did a super chat earlier. I think. Jump in.
Oh, that was Michael B. That was
Michael
definitely
B.
Michael B.
Michael
Yellow.
B. Yes. So these lights, if you'd like to help support this channel, support these shows, because all these shows basically run on donations and sponsorships. Or is that the word? Sponsorships?
Yes, something like that.
And if you would like to text in, 415-952-3263, WhatsApp. Add me as a contact on WhatsApp. It's amazing. We're live on Facebook, Johnny Beane TV Facebook page, where we have Facebook Stars, which is a digital gift that helps in the production of these shows because it is not free. Used to be, but that's back when the show sucked. We're live in the exclusively Van Halen group on Facebook. Just under 63,000 members, and lots of amazing stuff comes out of that group, kind of like photos like this, which we'll be talking about in a little bit.
Nice.
Let's see, we're live in the I lost the card, EVH Gear Live group and EVH Gear Live page, Johnny Beane TV group, and my personal profile, where I'm like 4 friends away from 5K.
Wow. I don't have that many friends.
And I know them all.
That's good.
Each and every one of them. And then, as we said before, please leave a review on Google about this channel, about these shows. Very easy to do. You can actually just Google Johnny Beane TV and look at that page, and there'll be a bunch of reviews there left by a lot of our awesome viewers. Thank you again, all of you guys. Thank you so much. So yeah, leave a review on Google about these shows. Let's see, what else? I talked about the StreamYard Spotlight show. Again, June 9th. I'll be on there. It'll be a lot of fun. And you can follow me everywhere. Just go to johnnybeane.link because it's covered up by the QR code. johnnybeane.link will take you to all those places where you can follow me and we can be friends, and it can just be just awesome. We can sing and dance and cry.
Wow. Jeez. It sounds like a lot of creepiness.
Well,
or fun. I mean, depending on what you like.
It's a lot of fun.
Singing and dancing, I'm not into that. Nah.
Singing and dancing. Yeah. And John BL, let's get this out of the way. Because it's still fresh. It's still fresh. Did you watch yesterday's special show at 3 p.m. Eastern?
I didn't get to see it, no.
Oh no.
Man. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I was at work at that point in the day. Or 3
at 3 in the afternoon?
What was it? 3 p.m. in my time, or?
Yeah. It was noon. I actually had to get up.
Oh, jeez.
Because my guest, let's see if
Michael
I can pronounce
Schenkel.
It's Michelle.
Oh,
Michelle Schenkel.
Michelle Schenkel.
Michel Schenkel. I think that's how they pronounced it.
Is he French?
Yeah.
French?
Holland. He's in
okay.
Holland. He's in Holland.
Oh, wow. I'm going to have
And
to watch that.
Dude, he gave us a lesson yesterday that you wouldn't believe. He had said if Edward Van Halen's name was in the phone book over in Holland, guess what letter it'd be under?
What letter it would be under?
Yeah.
V? H? Okay.
Yeah. He said over there, technically his last name would be Halen.
Oh, okay.
And the Van or Vaughn is like almost like a middle name.
Oh, okay.
That's what he said, and he's there, so he would know. Right? I couldn't believe that.
We should look into, like, Google has everything. They probably have a list.
They have reviews they can leave us.
Well, that's that too. But if you're looking, like, they have the old phone book listings. I wonder if you could get the Van Halen's old number back in, or Jan's apartment phone number from, or whatever house from
back in the 60s.
Yeah,
early
so
60s,
62 when they moved,
that
or
was.
something. I think they moved out and moved to Pasadena in 62. So go back to the early 1960s and what was Nijmegen, Holland, something like that, where the Van Halens lived. You could probably find an old number, call it up, say, someone probably still has that number.
Maybe.
Say, is Edward there? And hang up, and everybody laughs.
Dude, I used to, when we would go to different towns, I would look up my own name in the phone book and call those. And ask for Johnny Beane. I'm like, is this Johnny Beane? They'd be like, yes. I would laugh.
Like Beavis and Butthead.
Is this Johnny Beane TV?
Is this the future?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But dude, yesterday it was an amazing show. How many of you guys in the chat saw this? Press.
Like a few people were saying hi.
Press the number 1 in the chat right now if you saw this yesterday. It was awesome. It was so cool.
So did he grow up in Holland? Michelle?
I never asked him that.
Does he have a thick accent? I mean, I honestly didn't see any of it, but
yeah.
So if he's got so he probably grew up there. And how old is he? Like Ed's age, or is he younger?
I don't know.
He's
young. He's
I'm
younger.
interviewing Johnny about interviewing Michelle.
He's younger.
Okay.
He's younger.
So he was probably. I mean, if maybe he was our age, so he was. I wonder what the scene was like in Holland.
He's older than us.
Okay.
He's older than us.
But then if he's older than us, then it's probably he was around for the first album, and he probably knew about. I wonder if they knew about. Obviously they knew, but I wonder what the perspective was from somebody living in Holland when a band or the brothers from Holland were becoming famous. I'll have to watch the show.
You'll have to watch it because we actually did talk about a lot of that, and he was great, and he basically. Sorry, I'm actually posting that yesterday's video in the chat right now. So anybody that did not see it.
Dan, New Jersey says he was 54. So I mean that sounds, So he would have been prime age to have, kind of been able to celebrate his countrymen.
There you go. In the link over there. That's in the link. In the chat. In the chat is the link from yesterday's show. It was awesome, man. I mean, he's a huge collector.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of amazing stuff. A lot of autographs. He basically got to hang out with them all the time. Every time they would come over there, they'd hook him up, and he would be backstage. He'd be on, side stage. And he actually ran a Van Halen fan club. It was called the 5150 Van Halen Dutch fan club back in the, I think he said he ran it from roughly 90 to like 2000 or something like that.
So didn't they do an exclusive, like a fan club show in Holland for like 93 or 95 or something?
In 95, yeah, I think he was at all of those, yeah. He was at one in '93, and he said Matt Brook gave him the strings off Eddie's guitar. He showed them to
Wow.
us.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Just incredible. Yeah. Yeah, Laz, you got to see it, man. You guys have to watch that. So check it out. Definitely. That was, I mean, just an amazing collection, and just the stories that he had. And he said he wouldn't have done a show like this, but the reason he came on was because we had Steve Emerson on.
Right, a couple
with
weeks
the huge,
ago, yeah.
with the huge collection, and they're good friends. So now the next thing, everybody and the people in the chat were saying, now you got to get Steve Emerson on here too with him. So we're gonna have to set up a show with both those guys.
Both of them, yeah.
And it would be craziness.
Nice.
But because Michelle is in Holland, he's 9 hours later than me. So he's 6 hours later than you.
Ahead of he would be ahead of us, right? Yeah.
Ahead.
Yeah.
So for me, like noontime here, for him was like 9 o'clock at night.
Right.
So that's why yesterday, if any of you guys, I did get some text messages yesterday, people asking, how come you're not on, when it was like 5, 6 o'clock here yesterday?
Right. I noticed that it was an earlier show. Yeah.
Because we were on earlier because of him. Yeah.
Well, that worked out good. Yeah. I'll definitely check that out.
Oh, it was great.
From their home country. That's cool.
Yeah. 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 It was a lot of fun. A lot of great stories, a lot of great memorabilia and stuff. So definitely check that out if you guys didn't see that. Where's the card again? This one. Michelle Schenk. You got to get the Schenkel. Yeah. And he actually had a really cool story about his name, actually.
I had a friend Schenkel
within the show from yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
It was very cool.
Nice.
So check it out. Smash that thumbs up over there.
Cool.
Yeah, that's
still
brightness.
A little bright. Hey,
it's this.
Did you maximize the screen or kind of get a black background and minimize the screen?
Well, there. Is that less?
A little bit less.
Yeah, but the problem is when I do that is I normally do I have all the cards and all this stuff that I do, and I can't see it on the
deal
screen
with it.
here.
It's all good. Nobody's complaining.
Please don't complain. But hey, if you do want to complain, the place to complain, it'd be a review on Google. But please, no complaining.
Speaking of reviews, I was reading
only positive
reviews. I was watching. I mean, if you want to segue, I guess we can segue. I don't know I don't care if you want to segue. I'm going to segue. I was watching Foxborough, my local, Foxborough, Mass, where the Patriots play, in the Monsters of Rock '88. Watching that, and so I was reading some of the reviews from Monsters of Rock '88, which is anniversary is coming up next week again. I was looking through different dates of the different Van Halen events.
Maybe if I sit further back, I won't be as white. Right?
Fine. Yeah.
Because the closer even closer is better.
Yeah.
It's just right here is where it's stupid. Well, that's why I have these lights all pointing at me, and then I've got the monitor this way, and then if I turn this one on, it's even worse.
It's too bright.
So, man.
Turn the brightness of your monitor down. That should be easy to do.
No, because it's an old TV set.
Yeah, but you still should have a brightness and contrast.
But it's not. It's not bright. It's not. What's doing it?
There's got to be like a display menu where you can go into the actual TV on the side.
It's this LED. That's what it's this. It's this light right here.
Shut it off. No, it's the same.
Well, it's darker.
It's the monitor. Technical difficulties, folks.
Dang it.
Do you have a remote control for that TV monitor? We're going to troubleshoot this. Is there is there an on-screen?
Wait.
I mean, is there like a panel?
That's better. That's better. It was the setting. It was. I had it on like the brighter setting.
All right, perfect.
Look, that's better, right?
It is a little better, yeah. Shut that light completely off. What does it look like? Shut the light completely off.
It's too dark.
No,
Shut it off. It's too dark.
No, shut it off. Shut it off.
I tried it. It's too dark.
Sit down.
It's too dark.
It's still super bright. So it's your monitor that's making you. Your face is still super bright. Look at your hands. It's your monitor. R2, R3 says you need to get a tan. Maybe that'll help.
I'll do that tomorrow.
There you go.
Just in time for what?
Sunday night string change.
Yeah, where is that card? Did you watch it? Last week was a very interesting one, man. I don't know if you saw it. You probably didn't.
I don't get to watch the string change night. In fact, I should change some strings. I got some strings I could change, but it's the wrong night, so I guess I can't.
You could.
Maybe we'll see.
You definitely could. But yeah, last Sunday night was a very interesting. It was a 4-hour event.
Wow.
And there was a lot of stuff. Our friend Mully from Japan jumped in a couple times. He jumped in, and then Ned brought a mouse in the house and then dropped on the floor, and it ran off.
What else is? Oh, wow. So
and I couldn't find it. It was gone.
Packed.
And it's almost a week now, so obviously it's not here anymore. Otherwise, there'd be a stench, and there isn't.
Hopefully it's not here.
It's not. It's not here. It's all good.
Ned likes to bring those surprises home. So.
Mm-hmm. Look for a vol night, Alice Martinez says. Yeah. It was exciting. It was a lot of fun.
So Mully stopped by. What did he have to say?
All kinds of stuff. Definitely. All kinds of things. It was great. It was a very interesting show. I tried playing the guitar, but my settings were messed up, so I couldn't even play.
Oh.
I didn't play. Yeah.
It's all right.
Let's see.
We're still working on the lighting here, folks.
Yeah, it's
your monitor. You should be able to shut your monitor off, and we should still be able to see you. It's just a monitor, so shut your monitor off for a second.
I can't.
Of course,
if I turn it off, it'll never turn back on. Trust me,
man.
Trust me. Well, let me do this. Let me minimize this. How's that?
A little better.
A little better. Okay, I just minimized the entire screen, so all I see is like my monitor, like stuff. I don't see you at all.
But what's your background look like? Is it dark? Get a black background. Pull up a picture of just black.
It is. It's like dark with the thumbnails.
Something bright is still showing on, but it doesn't matter.
Well, I've got that there. I've got this here.
Well, you'll figure it out. It's nothing we can't deal with.
That's a little better.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Right?
Someone's got the solution. It's got to be
we're going to take a phone.
Maybe Bozique or
we're going to take a phone call here because obviously there's a phone number on the screen.
Yeah, call.
Oh, wait, I got to do this. Hang on.
415-952-3263. If you want to say hi to us.
Hey, you're on the air. Who's this?
Kurt with a C.
Of course.
Kurt with a C.
Kurt, welcome.
Yes. Mad Dog, yes.
It looks like you have a grow lamp faced at you.
Well, that's not true at all.
Johnny doesn't do that.
I've never done that.
No, of course not. Heaven forbid. But that's what it looks like.
That reminds me.
Turn it towards the plants because it's face. It's aimed at your face, and it makes.
There's Ned.
Oh, hey, Ned.
Is it time for Ned to go out?
Yeah. What's
Just
funny
about
though, if John Beale hadn't have said it, I wouldn't even have noticed. But then when he
you
did,
look
I'm like,
actually right now. You look great. You look
yeah,
Turn most of
it's
those
true.
off.
So I'm gonna call in and give him shit. I'm gonna pile on. But yeah, it's funny.
Now you're bright again.
It does look different than normal shows, but it doesn't matter.
It's
No,
that.
it doesn't matter.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
good.
I'm out.
All right, see you, man.
Thanks, Kurt.
Kurt with a C. Yeah, turn most of those off. There. That's good. But no,
Wow,
I need
the
it.
crowd's really
It's
excited
too
now.
dark. It's the white background of StreamYard.
It's all good.
I'm gonna have to bring this up actually when I'm a guest on their show.
There you go. Yeah,
Again, June 9th.
June 9th.
Just like that. I'll have to bring up like the white. See, even look at you. Look what happens to you. Like, look at your face when I.
Wait.
Uh-oh. Wait. Watch this. Watch when I do something here.
You can't see. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
You have like.
Yeah, I got a huge monitor in front of me too. But if I maximize it,
You said monitor.
yes. You
See,
can see it for a second, and then
That's not so bad.
I mean,
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that.
if I get brighter if I minimize the screen, but just move on. We're good. It's all good, Johnny.
Okay.
Don't worry.
You guys, obviously the show isn't all about looks.
That's right.
I don't know what we were talking about before that. But hey, let's say hello to some people. We got 78 people watching this nonsense.
Wow.
Let's see. We
Who's
got R2, R3, Locky Nut. Be careful there, man. We got Robot Master Switch. He's debating golf.
Wow.
I
don't know about golf.
Let's see. We got Stephen Franklin. Everybody, say hello in the chat. Say, let us know where you're watching from. Let's read some of those. Those are always good.
Yeah.
I'll write down where I am right now.
Reno.
Let me know. Let me know in the chat where you're watching from. Like I'm in Santa Cruz. We got Steve Carmichael.
Steve Carmichael.
Steve Carmichael.
The Carmichael Wood Shop.
Carmichael Wood Shop. This dude.
Man,
He
I've been watching.
make anything.
I've been watching a lot of those. There's like people, woodworkers and stuff on YouTube that you can just get lost in watching. Somebody make a bowl out of a tree stump. I mean, that's I love that stuff. And then I've been watching like the like repair videos where they either they're repairing electronics or they're repairing like a chainsaw from 1920 or something like that, or like a I love that stuff, man. Or they're repairing like an old Tonka truck. I mean, I could just sit there. I mean, you could be doing anything else, or just listening to whatever you want, but you're watching like they break every part, they take every piece, and then they like air blast everything, and then they put it all back together, and it's brand new. It's just, I mean, I love that stuff.
That's awesome.
I was watching like a guy repair a watch the other day, like the intricate, taking every gear out, putting them all like on the table, and then like cleaning everything, and it's kind of like it's relaxing. I love that stuff. You can just it's I don't know. It's
That's
it's
cool.
just something good to have on in the background. I guess that's what I'm getting at. It's
Yeah.
kind of like you can watch it and kind of go a little zen on it.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, it's always good to have good. It's always good to have good stuff. That's good.
Yes.
Let's see. But hey, we got Steve
else?
Carmichael. We got Mr. Mick, who actually was following me around in GTA earlier with his Deluxo. That's something I was going to mention, man. Do you know what I got last night in GTA?
A Deluxo?
I got a Deluxo. Do you know what that is?
No.
A Deluxo in GTA is a DeLorean that flies.
Oh wow.
So it's very cool, man.
That's awesome. A DeLorean, a flying DeLorean, kind of like Back to the Future 2.
It was only
Marty!
like $4 million.
Wow. You can get a real DeLorean that doesn't fly for like 20 grand or something, 30 grand.
Well, none of them fly for real. Let's see. Who else do we have in here? This chat is cruising. Let's see. We got Metal Mike. We got John BL, of course, from
I'm here.
Haverhill.
Pronounce that. How do you pronounce that?
Haverhill.
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 Haverhill. You know,
Haverhill.
like everybody mispronounces it Haverhill or Haverhill. It's Haverhill.
Haverhill. John BL is currently in Haverhill. We got R3 Locking Nut. We got Symmetry, another GTA friend. We got John Moronic from Milwaukee. G. Butchnoff from Moretta. Metal Mike is in Fort Wayne. Dan in New Jersey is in Jersey Shore. False Flag. Hey, man.
Parts
Michael
unknown.
B. Michael B. Topeka, I think that says.
Kansas.
Janice. Wait a minute.
I think Janice is in Connecticut.
Devin is in Green Bay. We got, let's see, Jackie from Washington State. Welcome.
Nice.
Music Therapy Laz. Use the black background setting. I don't know what that is. Robert Ranford. Hello from Mum's Basement.
All right.
You weren't the guy trolling me on GTA earlier, were you? We got James G. He's in Seattle. Jim Ray Hawkins is in Orange County. Alice Martinez is in L.A., which I'll be in L.A. in about 2 weeks. Nam Showtime.
Name show.
Eduardo Marino Porto is in San Paulo, Brazil.
Sao Paulo.
Wet Blanket is in Oklahoma.
All right.
Music Therapy Laz is on the Earth. Jesus Repesme, the Nether Realm.
Okay.
False Flag is in Painkiller Land. Dude, I hope you're feeling better, man.
Yeah.
That's bad, man. Hailstorm, riveting. I don't identify with living anywhere, Octopus Ears says.
Okay.
Lindy, I'm in bed nursing my back. Camarillo, California. Hope you feel better. Look, everybody's like really sore today.
I know what's going on.
False Flag. R2, R3 stinks a bit.
Take care of that.
Everybody.
Hey now.
Hey.
Thomas Santiago from Buffalo, New York. What is he? R2, R3 from Chicago.
Detroit. Bride the Sign guy.
Detroit. See, I saw that too. What was it? Whitmire, Wisconsin. John Moronic.
San Diego. Keith Campbell. Chicago, home of the best hot dogs and pizza. Booyah. Is that true, Jean Biel? I've heard the Chicago.
I've
got
never
the deep
been to
dish
Chicago. So.
pizza.
It all looks really good though when they show like Chicago style pizza or like they're known for their hot dogs too. So man, we got our own stuff up here. I'm happy with the food up here. So we've got some wonderful restaurants up here. Boston known for pizza and for roast beef and seafood and everything else. So,
oh, that's good stuff.
Good stuff.
Very good stuff.
So yeah.
Yeah. Great stuff. Huh? Wait a minute. You want to go out?
It's time for Ned to go out.
Do you want to go out? Ned, do you want to go out? Come here. Here, say hello.
Nedward.
Say hello to everybody.
This is Ned.
Look at it. This is Ned. Oh, it's okay, Ned. It's okay. Here he is.
Let me out.
Smash that thumbs up for Ned, you guys. See, when I stand here, the lighting's fine.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll just stand. But we got Mr. Ned here. There he is. He's awesome. He's going to go out for a little bit.
Put me down.
He's going to go out.
Maybe he'll bring us a gift later on. We'll see.
Maybe he will. You want to bring us something?
I'm going to try. I'll find you something.
Yeah, see, look at this. When I stand here, everything's cool. It's the it's the monitor.
Yeah.
It's definitely the monitor. Ned is what are you, 3? Oh no, don't bite me.
Meow.
I think he's 3. Yeah, I'm gonna stand for it. Well, see, now it's messed up again. I gotta let him out, so
yeah, go ahead.
Entertain everybody. And I'll be right back.
Yeah. Anyway. Well, hey. Well, Johnny does that. I've been recovering this week from my carpal tunnel surgery. Hands are looking good. I'm still bruised all over, but everything's good. Hands are almost back to 100%, so a couple weeks I'll be as good as new. Then I had the big C last week, or number 19, whatever it was. But I'm doing well. So getting married in a month and a half or so, Lindy. My fiance had her shower today. We got a whole bunch of nice gifts. Thank you, everyone. Not necessarily chat, but family and friends were very generous. So what else? Yeah, so damn both wrists, yeah. But it's all for the good. My for a long time my hands were all numb from carpal tunnel. The doctor actually said it was a severe carpal tunnel, which I probably had for the last 10 years. And but you know, I had the operation 2 weeks ago, and it only took maybe a half hour total for the actual, operation, and I'm on the road to recovery. He says everything looks good, so yeah, I should be able to play guitar soon. It's been really, I mean, I'm never, the greatest guitarist anyway, so, but I like to play, so I can have fun with it. Thank you, G. Bushnoff. Thank you, Mr. Mick. Everyone. What else did I do this week? I worked. I'm a teacher, so we got summer vacation coming up soon, so I'm looking forward to that. But anyway, what else is going on? Ask me some questions in the chat. Yeah, we got Johnny's got some new pictures. He wants to some 1983 pictures or something like that with Edward.
What
were
here?
The
I'm gonna stand here.
Yeah, it looks a little better the closer you are, I think.
Ow.
Man,
see,
you need a better mic stand.
Definitely. I do. I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna get one as soon as I can, because this is horrible. This is awful. Yes. So what were you talking about? Were you talking about that picture?
I was talking about all kinds of stuff. Yeah. Yeah, the picture of Ed with the ad guitar.
I believe, yeah, I got that off my Facebook group.
Octopus Ears, I teach middle school age special ed. So that's the age group. Do I deepen my voice for importance? Yes, my voice gets really deep, and pretty much fiance says I mumble. I usually mumble a lot, so I don't articulate enough or enunciate enough. What else? Hey, John BL, did the surgery involve fixing tendons? I think that's what they did. They go in and they snip a tendon in each wrist and solves the problem. And
How are you, by the way? How is that?
good. Hey, I mean, I'm wearing Band-Aids still, but I really don't need them. Let's see. Here's my. It's really minimal. Bruised. I'm still bruised down here, but
That's a Oh man, I thought that was dirt.
no. It looks like dirt. See, I still have the farmer tan here. Looks like dirt, but it's actually that's where I was wearing my brace for weeks, months. Here, let's check out the other hand here. Yeah, pretty much nothing. I don't even need the Band-Aids anymore.
So you got surgery in there.
Yeah. He went in there with an endoscope, which I guess is just like a thing with a video camera, and he goes in and snips a tendon on each hand, and relieves all the pressure in my carpal tunnel. The carpal tunnel is where all your nerves and everything goes up through your wrist. So,
yeah. And you're all better now?
No, it's gonna take a few months to fully heal, but compared to where I was 2 weeks ago, I'm a lot better. So,
oh man,
yeah, relatively simple.
We're glad to hear about that, man. That's
good. I'm glad everyone's. Thank you for all the concern and condolences and everything.
All this stuff.
Sympathy. I like the sympathy. Yeah, I'm going for the sympathy vote. So yeah, what's that picture we were talking about?
I'm looking through the group here. It's everybody within the Van Halen group, exclusively Van Halen on Facebook. I mean, they post all day, every day, just a lot of just amazing stuff.
Check out some of that stuff. I like that.
I mean, you know this.
Yeah, I had.
You know this because you're in there.
A few bouts of posting, multiple articles and pictures and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But there's the content in there. It just keeps coming. There's all kinds of exclusive.
We'll actually, and I'll show you guys like a lot of the photos in here right now. There's a lot of cool stuff, and maybe we can talk about some of them. And then a little later on, I've got some video to show you guys. If you guys remember, last week we were talking about Tower Records and that Van Halen display at the old Berkeley Tower Records.
Right.
Laz and I, we drove over there on Thursday. We found the building.
Nice.
So actually, we have.
What was it last week? You came to the revelation that you were just blocks away from it, and you could go take some.
Had no idea.
Nice.
Had no idea, and I know that's really nerdy, but it's also cool.
Yeah, we love that stuff,
and it also kills time on the show, which is very important. Okay.
I'm gonna have some classic Lay's potato chips.
Right on, man. Right on. So look at this. Here's some photos. Let's see. There's like a lot of like rare stuff here.
So this is all just some of the recent.
These are just recent posts within the group. Yeah.
So that's the London. Oh no, the Paris. Van Halen in Paris.
Van Halen in Paris. You got Dave Lee Roth backstage.
Ed getting married.
Well,
or someone's wedding.
I don't know where that was. But like all kinds of stuff here. I mean, there's tons. And it's like all day. All
78,
day.
Lots of 78 stuff. Touring Europe, touring Japan, tour bus.
Tour buses.
Look on some of those tour bus photos. Let's
limousines.
Right in the middle there. Not that one, but the one next to it, maybe.
I'm trying to I can't get back up
The
there
boom box.
because now it's going now.
Oh yeah, then they got back then they were traveling on pretty much like coach buses. They didn't even have like I don't even know if they had the sleeper buses back then in the 70s. The limo. Hey, I know you.
It's like somebody had like an old magazine or book or something.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's a lot of this stuff here. I got to resize the screen here. Let's see. Yeah, for some reason. But there was a particular picture that we showed earlier. If I can find it.
You showed it like right at the beginning of the show. You showed it.
Yeah, I have it
Got
loaded
the
up.
queue?
I have it loaded up into StreamYard, but if I can find it from the group, I can just show it from here. Man, there's a lot of cool pictures here. A lot of stuff I've never seen.
I was I was looking through even on
That's cool.
What do you got?
That was a cool picture.
Wikipedia.
Hey,
Wikipedia brought back all the tour pages. They for a long time for a year or two they didn't have any of the Van Halen tour Wikipedia pages, but they brought them all back. You have every tour from the club days all the way up through 2015 2015. There you go. The Rude, 1981.
Yeah, that's a cool picture. I'd never seen that one before.
Yeah. Lots of fan pictures. I mean, just stuff from the crowd and everything. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, every day there's exclusive, rare. I mean, not that we're I mean, of course we're promoting it, but not that that's the purpose here. But there's every day. I mean, check out Johnny's Facebook. Yeah, exclusive. What is it? That's what it's called now. Exclusively Van Halen.
Yes.
On Facebook. I'm on there every day. I check it out every day. Let me see what's coming up quick. Newest stuff. It's usually the first thing that comes up when I go to Facebook.
To Facebook? Because you spend all your time in there, huh?
Except when I'm actually looking. Yeah. There we go. Exclusively Van Halen. This is what we got. First,
I found it.
There you go. Some of the limo shots.
There
Japan,
you go.
79. 25 shots, man. So there's a whole.
I tagged you in this picture 2 days ago.
I missed the tags.
2 days ago, I tagged you in this picture. Okay, here we go. I found it. We can.
Oh, there it is. Yeah,
we can zoom in on it.
Let me zoom in on my phone here.
Okay. So this picture right here. This is 19.
Well, wait in the chat.
well, I just kind of said 82 or 83-ish.
I think he played the ad guitar when they were not in the States. If they were in Canada and South America, I think he played the ad guitar. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know.
Okay.
If that was a pattern or what, but that could be South America.
So if it was Canada, I don't know if it was 80. It could have been 82. Yeah, I do know he did play that guitar in the States for like a show or a couple shows. It wasn't like a main guitar in the States. But
later in the 82 tour, I think.
When Van Halen played like Brazil and all these other
Argentina,
South America, when they played South America,
83.
It was 83. That was his main guitar. And that guitar is known by us nerds as the Kramer ad guitar because a good friend of mine, Glenn LaFurman, took these promo shots of Eddie holding that guitar, and it was for a Kramer ad. That's how that guitar got that name. And speaking of Glenn LaFurman, we'll be hanging out in about 2 weeks' time down in L.A. I'll be at his house, and we'll be finally, after all this time, we'll be doing a live show with Glenn LaFurman.
And his collection, his photo collection.
Photographer. He'll be showing us some Eddie Van Halen photos you guys have never seen.
Cool.
And it'll be right here. because this is exclusively, well, tonight this is Straturday night, but when it comes to Van Halen, I keep telling you guys,
this is the place for Van Halen.
This is the place you want to be.
On, no matter what show it is, if it's 80s metal.
It always turns into Van
metal
Halen eventually, because that's all we like.
Straturday night, String Change. Friday nights is the exclusive Van Halen show. So
that's right. That's right.
But yeah, what do you know? What are you noticing about that guitar there?
Well, John Biel, I'm noticing something very, very interesting on this guitar.
Now the ad guitar was Kramer's take on the Frankenstrat, right? Is that what when Eddie first started his endorsement with Kramer, they made him like a tribute to Frankenstrat, right? And is that what they were going for? That's kind of my understanding of the ad guitar, or at least there was a couple of different ad guitars, wasn't there?
Well, I mean, there could have been, but this was like the main. They did an ad for Kramer in '82.
What am I thinking?
Which was this guitar was used. You only really saw Eddie play, what was known as the Frankenstein, and then this. If you're like a real nerd, you noticed this. If you're not a super Van Halen nerd, you would think, oh, that's his regular guitar.
What was the McEnroe guitar? Wasn't or not McEnroe, but he was seen with was that this guitar, or the there was another name for it, another similar, guitar from that era. The
Vetus.
The Vetus.
Vetus
Garrelais.
Yeah. He was a tennis player, and that was right. Wasn't he tennis?
Yeah, I think. And then there was McEnroe had another association with it, like there's an
McEnroe.
The Neptune, the Kramer ad Neptune. So is that the Neptune, or is that
No, the Neptune was a guitar that they did a photo shoot where Eddie put together a guitar. It was featured in like the guitar magazines, like the Japanese magazines. Guitar World did a feature with it as well, with Yngwie on the cover. I remember.
Just sorry, was it Yngwie? No, it was. Never mind.
Huh?
No, the other. I was watching what's his name with the double neck,
Michelangelo
Batteo and
Beto.
There was a video I just watched.
I saw him at NAMM one year, and he was on the escalator, and he was like this.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. He was like this. He was regular.
No, he was cool. He did a whole interview. I can't think of the guy's name the YouTube channel. But they did a whole tour of his collection with the multiple necks, and that was really cool. Someone in the chat will say who that was. I can't think of the kid's name. But so cool. Anyway, we were.
So anyway, so this guitar right here, that's the Kramer ad. Kramer ad guitar,
photographed by Glenn LaFerman.
Photographed by Glenn LaFerman. That's right. Who I will be hanging out with at NAMM very soon. But anyway, I kind of noticed there's video. I guess I could try to find it. But there's video of them playing in South America. A lot of close-ups of this guitar, and I would always notice like what's like that tape on there. It looks very weird. And so what I'm thinking, I don't know if this is the truth, but what I'm thinking, if you can you see my mouse here? Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Okay, if you look, you see like this very interesting tape right here. See, this is the lecture portion. Everybody, get out your notebooks.
The deep
and then
dive.
right here.
Oh,
right.
Right
there.
Let's turn the volume down.
Right here. And then if you look at the headstock as well, right here, it's actually covering up where it says Kramer. So there's a bunch of like tape on this guitar, and it's kind of tough to see, here in this picture. I'm assuming John Biel is looking up that video of close-up shots of that guitar. And what I'm thinking is that tape. That's like that tape that you could write, like it would like imprint like letters or numbers.
Oh, like
Like
the plastic stuff.
Yeah, like that plastic, like what was that called? Plastic tape.
Like it's a 3D. It comes out. You can feel it. It's
Yes.
like I don't know.
Embossed.
Embossed.
Is that the word? Embossed plastic tape. Let me see if I can find. There it is.
There's got to be a good close
on Amazon. So it's like this, John Bill. If you can see me.
Yeah. I remember those little little things that would print out that.
Yeah, that looks like a more high-tech one than the ones that we had when we were kids. But
yeah,
but see how it prints out the tape and it has you can write. There's like letters and numbers. I believe that's what's on this guitar. So what it says, I don't know. But if you look close enough, it looks like sentences and words.
Gotta find a picture of that. Come on, somewhere. South America, 1983.
That's what it looks like to me. Maybe it's not.
Now here's a shot of it's the same guitar, without the tape.
Correct.
Supposedly that's South America.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. It's got to be. I mean, you've got there's all tons of video from South America '83, but there's got to be maybe some still photos from it that might have a better close-up of it. Here. Oh, that's Us Festival.
There's one particular show where where it shows real close-ups of this guitar and you can see the tape. Or whatever it is. Donkey. Right. Yeah, you guys are saying they're like label makers. Yeah. I think that's what they are.
Label makers, yeah.
Yeah.
Label.
So I don't know what it says.
I know.
But I mean, as far as being nerds, it is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's another one of the mysteries that we'd love to know. What it definitely looks like there's some kind of a message or writing or something on there. I wonder does it say on the description of that photo which show it was at?
No.
But I'm presuming maybe South America or somewhere in the 82, 83 tour.
Could be. But very, very, very.
Wait a minute. Actually, my home screen on my phone is here.
That's the Frankenstein, though.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. That's a great picture. Where'd you get that picture, by the way?
We got that on. I have that. Let me see if I have where I have the big full master of it somewhere. I thought they were from South America. If I can find it. Maybe.
Wait a
I don't
minute.
know what I did with them.
Your dad's aerospace.
Wait,
is it true, Lenny Lynch?
Oh wow.
Her dad's aerospace company invented those label makers. Wow.
I don't know where those pictures, but I do have a bunch of really
That's
nice.
awesome. Such a small world, huh?
Yeah, I'll grab them on my phone. I have them on my phone. I'll pull them up.
I
thought they were South American. So her dad invented those, huh? That's really cool.
Her dad's aerospace company invented those label makers.
2021. That was like 2 years ago when I got those.
Wow. That's awesome.
I like that stuff. That's nerd stuff, you know. Your dad.
Yeah. That's nerd stuff, and Rob Johnson is going to have to He's gonna have to make one of these guitars and have the
Right?
tape on it, and we're gonna have to find out what it says because it's got to say
If
something.
anyone
cool.
if anyone can figure it out, it'll be Rob. Excuse me.
They were nerdy.
There we go.
That's awesome.
I bet, yeah.
That's very cool. So yeah, very awesome stuff.
Here it is. Here's a good. That's the Frankenstrat though. I think the only, but I actually, if you go on eBay, I found some really good. You can get some big, 35 millimeter prints of. So some of that's one of the 82 shots.
Is it really like bright like that?
Yeah, I think. Let me see if there's a like.
Oh,
this
somebody
one.
took a picture of a picture, maybe. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I mean they're professional. Here, like this one. They're like prints of, a full size print of.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Of I'm gonna find where the originals are. I have them somewhere. You're right over there. But this was the best one. This was the.
I normally mute. Dude, that is such an awesome picture. Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was South America. I don't know.
I don't know
This
where
one I
that
love.
is.
This one was cool. 82.
Yeah.
I mean, showing them on my phone doesn't really do it justice, but
yeah,
because the full, somewhere I have the full 35 millimeter print of it.
Yep. That's cool, man.
Then you get this one too. Who's that? I don't know why. John Mancuda, Tuesday nights. On
Tuesdays. 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific.
Give me a second.
All right. Oh, I thought you weren't wearing pants. Wait a minute. That's a weird thumbnail. Oh, you can't hear us.
I knew I had him somewhere.
What do you have there?
Let me take it out so it's not so shiny.
Oh, so you ordered a print of that photo.
Yeah. They're full high quality prints of I mean there's a whole series of them on eBay that I focus.
Wow.
Come on. Here, do this.
Yeah. Wait, that looks like my camera now.
There we go.
That's a great shot, man.
Yeah. So there's one. And they're cheap too. I mean, they got a whole series of them for like less than $10 a piece. So
wait, but that picture actually does have that glare in the center?
No, a little bit. See, if you get in close, it's not so glary. There's a
Speaking of glaries,
right? But the detail, yeah, you can go right into it. There you go, So just some of those eBay finds where you can get some one-of-a-kind original prints.
Mm-hmm. Are you going to frame that? Rico B is saying frame that.
Someday. Maybe. That works, actually.
Look at that.
The detail.
That's cool. Thank you, R2. Yeah, check out our video with Howard Kaplan from formerly EVH Gear. That was a great show.
Anyway, they look much better in person, but they look good either way.
Kind of like
Here,
me.
Get more here. What else do I have? Is there some that I didn't even put up? Yeah, there's a few. Come on.
That's cool.
Great audience. I love the guys up in the spotlights up on the truss.
I have a feeling for you that's more exciting is to see the guys in the spotlights.
The guys up there doing the hard work there. Full stage shot. I mean, again, it doesn't look as good, but someday I could make a poster of these.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, yeah, those were. I think that's all of them.
Very cool, man.
I'm sure I've shown those before, but
some of those we've seen before. We haven't seen all of them.
Here's a playbill.
Playbill? Van Halen's. Oh, and the Screams. Boardwalk, August 11, 1979. That's an original.
So it's a playbill, like if you go to a theater when they give you the description of what play you're going to see.
So it was a play?
No, I mean it's a theater playbill. I don't know. That's what they call it when it's like a little pamphlet, but it's related to whatever show you're going to see that night. Tonight, Van Halen with the Screams. This is what you can expect from. What is it? John Sherfreeze on the Boardwalk. I don't even know what city this was. John Shower, Park Place, on the board. This must be New Jersey, I'm guessing, on the Boardwalk. So, look, it's original artwork for a promo for the show. I guess. So yeah, what else do I have?
Oh, you can't. Oh, sorry, I was muted. Oh, yeah, very interesting stuff.
I'm just remembering that I had all this stuff here. So
that's a lot of cool stuff, man. Very cool.
I don't even. Yeah, the Screams. So 1979. Yeah.
Screams.
Cool. They toured with Van Halen in the '79 tour.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
Oh, that's awesome. Well, hey, let's go ahead and talk about the. You guys all know last week. How many of you guys were here last week? Let us know in the chat. Press 1. Press the number 1 if you were here last week. I was. I know I was here.
I was here.
John Biel was here. I think we were the only 2 here.
Something like that. Yeah. Where?
Last week. I don't know. Last week. We talked about this very, very cool display, and let's go back over to YouTube.
Let's get back.
Let's get back. Literally, let's get back to 1984 because that's where this was. This was Berkeley. Things are falling now. Berkeley, California.
Never been there. Heard it's nice.
Dude, go there once, be there twice. I lived there twice. Actually, no, I lived in 2 different places there. It's an awesome place. But we talked about this last week. Check this out. Let me just share the screen here. And this is very exciting, you guys. You guys will not want to miss this. This is so cool.
Wrong one. You can see me.
Be careful. I can see you. All right. So last week we talked about the Tower Records in Berkeley, California, 1984, doing some very cool displays for 84. The album.
Yes.
They had all these very cool things
Well,
here.
it looks
as you
like
can
one of
see.
a kind artwork, just for the radio. I mean, the record store promo.
For the record store. Yeah. Yeah, very cool stuff. There was like, would have been great to have seen all this stuff. But anyway, actually, if I change brands here, because I did load up some photos here. Okay, brand, we'll go to this one. Oh, there we are. Okay, check this out, you guys. Okay, so we showed you some of these pictures of this building outside Tower Records, 1984. They were making the outside of it, putting Van Halen on it.
Van Len,
Yes, lots of cool stuff. Look at that.
Little Man.
Yeah, I think his name is Mr. Little. I think Mr. Little. All this stuff. Anyway, Laz and I, we went and we found the building. We found it. There it is.
Games of Berkeley.
It
Oh
is
yeah,
now,
the windows are all the same. Yep. Look
yeah.
at that.
Look at that. There. Yeah. See
like-
those windows there?
It's like the stained glass is gone though.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gone. It was busted out in the riots. It's probably true. It's not funny.
The Berkeley riots, was there like a thing? Was that a thing? Or?
Well, that was in the 60s. Maybe, yeah. It was busted out in the 60s on Telegraph Avenue. Because they did have riots there back then. So anyway, there's that. And that guy in the yellow there, you might recognize him as Music Therapy Laz. He's standing there.
Oh, look at that. So did you tell me you guys got into the basement or the attic or something? Like you can.
Well, we tried. No.
And we found the lost V from the VH.
We found this on the roof.
Oh my God!
There
Is
was
that
a guy
Laz?
from 1984 with the
Laz.
mullet still standing up there guarding it.
Man.
No, he was totally bald. He'd a skullet now.
He was up there that whole time. Almost 40 years now.
This guy now has a skullet. He's guarding
Is that a
those
Now-
letters.
Some of those
Huh?
shots show them putting up like the Roman numerals from 1984. Like wouldn't go back to one of those. So there's a lot of different. That one
From
that-
the in
they're
from
all
from,
these are
from
all
the
different
inside.
displays. No, the outside. These are all different displays because one of them has the VH logo in the middle, right there. One of them has the little man with the logo on the left. I mean, on the right. You see what I'm saying? All right, so go up to the top of that one.
I do
All right.
see what you're saying.
You got the logo in the middle, Van Halen on the sides. Now you got the logos on each side with little
Oh,
man.
that's true.
These are
Look at
different.
that. Those are different. It's the same building though.
That's 80. That's 81. This is 84. That's my guess. That looks like. Obviously, that's 84,
That's a pretty good guess.
and that looks like. I mean, it's got the promo photos from Fair Warning.
From Fair Warning. So that
And
does
it's
make
got
sense.
The color scheme of Fair Warning, like the brown. I don't know if they painted the front of the building different or. See.
That does make sense, man. Dude, see, we're learning.
But then
New
again,
stuff.
there's also the Roman numerals. There's another picture where they're putting up the Roman. Someone's putting up like an M or something.
Let's see.
The one with the guys leaning over. Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah. Well, it looks like he's putting up the van.
Keep going. There's just before that, maybe. See, there's a V. Was that the V from?
Probably the V from Van Halen.
Okay.
Yeah. Probably that. Oh wait, you can't even see what I'm doing.
No, not really.
There we go.
I can see it on the edge.
There he is. I've been to the edge.
I stood and looked at. Which one comes? So just go through the pictures again. Which one comes before that? So that's the.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Most of them, it looks like most of it was from 84 though. But according to this video, it's all for 84.
Maybe
according
they
to
just
it.
changed it up a couple times, you know. Who knows?
Maybe they changed it. Yeah. They could have. Yeah.
So what does the building look like now?
The building now looks like this.
Somebody needs to go in there like covert like and do a recreation of it. You know, some late night, climb up on the roof. Cut out cut them out of cardboard, you know, cut out the Van Halen and do a recreation of it. Paint the building brown if you want. Well, yellow and blue is part of the color scheme of Van Halen 1 or Van Halen 2, I think even.
Like the Bumblebee, like Van Halen 2.
Yeah, and they had blue in the color in the first 2 albums. The color scheme had blue in it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you could.
It's very cool. It's very cool. There's a nice selfie I took for you.
There you go. Nice. Did you get some pizza over at Lenny's? What is it?
Blondie's.
No,
I didn't. No, I did not. I maybe next time, maybe another time we will. But hey, I did make a little video.
Mm-hmm.
So actually, there's a couple of videos. Actually, well, one of them doesn't. I'll play. Well, this one's only a minute. I'll play this first one here for you guys, and I'll play the second one. This first one is me on my way to meet with Laz to check out the old Tower Records, which became Games of Berkeley.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Okay. All right. So check this out. You guys might think this is cool. Sort of. I don't know. All right, here's a couple of videos. Check this out. Hey, Johnny Beane here. Johnny Beane here. Right there, it's a Blinds and Shades, apparently. That used to be a pawn shop. That was the pawn shop where I bought my Kramer Ripley guitar that you guys know about. Back in 1995, that was the building. Currently, I'm on Telegraph Avenue. I'm going to meet up with Music Therapy Laz. Oh, there's the crispy, crunchy chicken. Wow. You can buy fried chicken at a liquor store these days. What a deal. Smokehouse. I used to eat there years ago. Flame grilled hamburgers. I have to tell Laz about this place. Used to eat here a long time ago. Awesome. Thank you. Very exciting. Yeah, so that was me on my way on Telegraph Avenue, headed towards the record shops and the
former Tower Records.
Former Tower Records. But did you see there was that building that it's like a Blinds and Shades now? That was the pawn shop. I always tell you, you guys always ask about that Ripley guitar that I have. That's where I got it.
Wow.
That one building. But here's another video. Check this out. This is with Games of Berkeley. It's over this way. Johnny Beane here, Berkeley, California. We talked about this on Straturday night. Games of Berkeley used to be Tower Records back in at least in the early 80s here in Berkeley. Hey man. Man, I wish John Biel was here. This is it.
Johnny Beane TV.
Hey dudes. This is the building. This was Tower Records. And in 1984 they did a Van Halen promotion where they actually painted Van Halen across the top. Laz is vlogging the exact same thing. But this is the old Tower Records. I'm hearing an echo.
He's just repeating what you say.
So, yeah, I know. Oh, they might.
Would that be cool to actually find a Van Halen Funko Pop?
Well, if they do that, excuse me, we gotta do that quick because I gotta get back to my car.
All right, let's do it quick.
But anyway, this is the old Tower Records. There was Van Halen up there. Laz is going inside. I'll actually put some graphics on the screen here where you can actually see what this place looked like back in the day with the Van Halen. 2510. What is this? Durant? Durant Avenue. Berkeley, California. There you go. Very cool. John BL, wish you were here. Oh, and that building there, that's actually the Tower Records that I used to go to years ago. One of these days, man. Now it's Peking Express, apparently. So yeah, that was the old tower. There you go, John BL. Very cool. Rock on, dudes. Johnny Beane TV. Yeah.
Nice.
Look at that. Look at that. So we were there, man.
That's cool.
We were there. And yeah, man. We did go inside. We went inside.
So now it's a GameStop
game
kind of place.
It's a game. No. GameStop is like video games. This is like board games.
Oh, okay.
Like different types of like Monopoly, Scrabble, Uno,
Shoots and Ladders.
Yeah, Candyland, all that stuff.
There you go.
So you can get all that stuff there.
Life,
and Laz went inside and he was filming. He has a video. If you check out on his channel, you'll see a video of him walking in there, I guess. and I went to the girl that was working there as Laz was talking to her, and I'm like, "Do you even know what he's talking about?" Because she looked very confused.
I'm sure.
Because Laz walks in there and he's like, "Oh, you guys, this was Tower Records, and there was is there still Van Halen stuff downstairs?" You know, and he sounded crazy.
Yeah,
but it's Berkeley, so they're used to crazy people walking in there, all day long. So
there's a slight chance there could be something. Who knows?
Nah,
I've worked in some old buildings before, and there's a lot of when the club I used to work at had old posters. It used to be a vaudeville theater, and there was old posters from the turn of the century, 1900 and stuff. Different vaudeville kind of acts. So I mean, there's always cool stuff. And there was an old. The building I used to, not to get going on that, but the building I used to work at was well over 100 years old. They had an old movie theater in there. There was an old projection booth. They had the old movie screen. I could explore that place for years. And even when I worked there, I was exploring it for years. But yeah, that's
those
cool. Those old places, they keep a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff, you can find in those places.
Yeah. One thing she said though was I remember her saying that building had been a lot of different things over the years.
Oh yeah, I bet.
So there's nothing left in there of that paper mache.
No, and that was probably a month long promo or something like that. So 40 years ago.
Yeah, I know.
But cool. I mean, that's I had seen that picture. Several years ago, back on like VH Links or something like that, where they had the old the Tower Records promo and stuff.
One
like
of
that.
these.
Yeah.
You see this posted all over Facebook every once in a while. Somebody will post that, and people will chime in saying, "Oh, that's cool. Where's that?"
It's like the church of Van Halen almost. It's got those stained glass windows there.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. So it is cool to finally be able to, be one of those Facebook know-it-alls.
That's right.
And just be like, I know exactly what that is and where it is because I was there, There it is. But yeah, as far as being a Van Halen fan or whatever, it is pretty, just to see, your band on the front of a building like that. It's just cool.
Definitely.
I'm sure they probably did that with every major release anyway.
In every major city too, probably,
Yeah.
Several major cities at least, When they did an in-store signing, they probably did that.
Actually, Tower Records did. You didn't have Tower where you are, right?
Yeah, we had Tower.
You had them? You had them?
Not.
Okay.
It wasn't like I think in Boston, so not too far from here. But Yeah, we had a tower in Boston. It was always Strawberries was the local one, or Bull Moose is another one, or what else? Newberry Comics.
Let's see. Oh, okay. Actually, yeah. I mean, obviously, Tower did that for a lot of different bands. And actually, if you Google Tower Records, you'll actually see a lot of different displays over the years. A lot of the stuff from like the inside of the of the of the store or of the stores, like you know how we love Van Halen. There's like
There's a
like
lot of pictures of a lot of the record store promos where the band would go in to sign, and like 78, 79 mostly. I don't think they did it too much after that, but you can see a lot of the displays, the in-store displays. Women and Children First, I think they did a few of them for that.
Yeah, you only saw them doing that stuff really earlier. Like
right.
Like by the time we were around, it would have been awesome. But yeah, they never did stuff like that.
You got some like I know they played the Hard Rock Cafe, and they did a couple promos around Boston back in the 90s. But if they were doing a promo, it was I mean, you could guarantee 3,000 people would show up no matter what. So that's why they couldn't do it anymore back in later 80s and stuff.
Okay, maybe that's it.
But in 78, 79, they were still a new thing. So there's film of I think it was Toronto or somewhere in Canada in 1979 where they were doing a record signing.
Let's see if I can find any.
Most places don't have record stores anymore. There's not too many around unless they're like used. And I don't even know if there's places that sell CDs, and I mean most of them are just nowadays they're selling maybe some collectibles and stuff like that. Is where you go find the Funko Pop and stuff. Like
that's one of the reasons why Laz went in there to look for Funko Pops.
They had they had a whole display at 7-Eleven here down the street, and I was looking through them all, and they had I'd never heard of any of the Funkos that they had there, but obviously no. I'm still waiting on my Funko Eddie. I still haven't gotten it, but
still
no, I don't know what happened. I keep checking all the little like Target and stuff like that, and I can't find it, but I know I've got one coming at some point if it's still out there. But it was one of the original orders long ago from back in like December, and
wait,
it was supposed to come in March. I still haven't gotten it.
Oh, no.
So I'll get one eventually.
I got mine.
Yeah, I know. You got a whole bunch there.
I actually have all of them.
Yeah, that's cool. I'll get one. No, I'm not worried. I'll find one soon.
Yeah, you
and I got one on order, so one's supposed to be coming from Amazon or whatever it was.
Yeah, you'll get one someday.
Someday, it's all good.
Someday you'll get one. But speaking of Tower Records, this is something actually pretty cool. This is actually you've probably seen this. You've probably seen this actually. This is Tower Records. I'm assuming in Hollywood. Do you know what this is?
Skyscraper.
Oh yeah, you can see it. It says right
Barely,
there.
yeah.
David Lee Roth,
that was
Skyscraper. Yeah.
So was that the actual band members up there? Were they like on like a fake mountain, or it looked like Steve Vai and Dave and there's Dave. Yeah, so
there's
did it.
Dave.
Like, Dave, who's like a ropes guy, or whatever you want to call it, like a
mountain climber.
Mountain climber. He does all that stuff. He knew what he was doing basically back there.
There he is, actually on the roof, climbing down.
1988.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Very cool.
Go back to the full shot. The rest of the band looked like they were up on the top of the mountain.
Oh, where did I see that?
Yeah, right up there.
This one?
Looks like Steve. I don't know.
don't-
Those are girl. Women.
I
That's like a.
I don't know who's.
I don't
I
know.
don't
It's
think
hard
that's
to tell.
I don't think that's
I
them.
don't think that's the band.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Looks like a bikini and like Thor or something up there. I don't know what that is. Sammy Hagar. Looks like Sammy Hagar next to the girl.
No, but that's a pretty cool display.
That's
I mean,
a cool display.
You
Now,
got Roth up there.
does
you
it say
know.
which tower that was? Which record store? Is it like L.A.? It must have been L.A. or something.
Oh, this is actually L.A. Mag. Oh,
Yeah,
there you
it's
go.
gotta be
There's
LA.
a closer.
Sunset
Tower
Strip,
Records.
Los Angeles Magazine.
Los Angeles. Is that even still here? Oh yeah, it is. Oh, okay. So this. Oh crap! You can't see what I'm looking at. Hang on. Let me grab this. This actually goes. Oh, cool. Yeah, this actually talks about. Let's show this. Yeah, I mean Tower. I mean, they were all over the place and many different.
Yeah.
Here we go. So yeah, Tower Records. They generally looked like this.
They did a documentary on the tower somewhere in Los Angeles about, I don't know. There's actually an actual documentary about. It's probably that one. It looks like, it's like a one level record store, and somewhere there's a documentary about. I don't know if it's just about Tower Records. Somebody knows what I'm talking about. It was Tower Records on the Sunset Strip. I think that's what it was, something like that. And it's been a year since I've seen it, but it was a whole history of that building and that probably about Tower Records and stuff. That one looks like those cars look like it's probably from the 70s or something.
Well, they got that what's his name? Leo Sayer in the
Is that who that
poster
is?
there.
Yeah.
That would be 70s.
Yeah.
Oh, this is definitely 70s. Definitely 70s. This picture here. But see, most towers they looked like this.
Right.
So that one in Berkeley that we were showing you earlier, it was kind of a different setup. But then when that tower in Berkeley moved just a couple doors down to the location that I knew that I used to go to, it looked more like this.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
that's the regular.
the yellow and the red colors. So this talks about this is in 2015. Yeah, tower closed. I mean, quite a while ago.
Like all those, like Blockbuster and that kind of thing. Tower Records commercial with John Lennon.
Oh, okay. So here's that picture right here. David Lee Roth skyscraper. It's not even the whole picture, so it's kind of strange. David Lee Roth delivers his album Skyscraper by rappelling down a replica of the Matterhorn.
Yeah, the Matterhorn's like a mountain
On the roof of Tower Records.
Nice promo. That's cool.
Yeah. Tower Records founder Russ Solomon at the Tower Records store opening in New York in 1983. Yeah, Tower was it was a big place.
Yeah, everybody's heard of Tower Records.
So here's an interview that talks about that. It probably has something to do with that documentary that you saw.
Yeah.
I do remember there was a documentary about Tower. I mean, I never saw it, but I remember hearing about it.
It's one of those Netflix things. Everybody watched it.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, Tower. I mean, it was a cool place. One of the cool things about in the one in Berkeley.
Hello.
You want to take a phone call?
Yeah. Who's that?
One of the cool things. Well, let me just say real quickly. One of the cool things about Tower in Berkeley is you would get brand new stuff, and they had like a newsstand where you could get. Call back. It went to voicemail. One of the cool things about Tower back in the day was you could get your brand new stuff, but you could also get a lot of import stuff. They would stock a lot of import CDs and stuff mixed in, or they would have it on display above. So let's say if you're going to the Van Halen section,
Right.
normal stuff would be down here, but up here, like piled up would be like imports, singles, stuff like that.
Cool.
There are a lot of posters and stuff. But one of the cool things about Tower Records back in the day was they had like a newsstand area with newspapers and magazines, and they had tons of import rock magazines like back in the day, like, all the music magazines from England, from Japan, from just wherever.
That's what we have around here. It's Newberry Comics was the one that in the Boston area that they had comic books, but it was mostly like a record store. And they had all the a whole newsstand. They had T-shirts, they had posters, they had all the memorabilia, whatever it was, CDs, records, all of that. So, and then the imports and everything too. So yeah, really, I think every city had one of their, a lot of those different kinds of record stores.
Yeah, there was all kinds.
Yeah,
there was all kinds. Right, Ned? You don't have a mouse, do you?
Did he go out? Yeah, he didn't go out yet.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he went
okay.
out. He just came back. Here he is.
Came back without anything. Good.
Here he is. You don't have a mouse? Okay, good. Seems darker in here. Why is it?
It's all about the lighting tonight.
Wow. Yeah, the lighting's really strange.
It's all good.
Very weird stuff.
You look fine.
Oh, thank you.
It's where you slept in line for concert tickets. Yeah, back when you used to have to like wait in line for. It was at the Jordan Marsh or something like that. That was the local place where you'd go and get concert tickets. It was like a department store, and you'd go and you'd have to wait for it. I remember waiting for the Who tickets to see the Who back in when they came back in like '94, I think it was. And
cool.
People don't know how easy they have it these days, where you can just go online and get the tickets right away. But when you used to have to wait online, and or not, you'd have to call up the Ticketron or whatever it was, Ticketmaster and anything, and hope that they still had tickets available. When
or you would spend the night outside on the street.
I never did, but actually, Adam Sandler. When Adam Sandler came to our college, came to the University of New Halen. We slept outside the whatever it was, the theater that they had, and because there was only like 500 tickets, and it was like 90, it was like 96, 97, right at the height of his popularity, and so it was just more of a fun thing to do, like sleep outside and wait for tickets. But that was the one time where I actually, and I don't think we stayed all night. We probably woke up really early and came back down at like 5 a.m. to go get the tickets. But
yeah,
but never for a big concert. No.
Oh man, yeah, I never did that, but I do remember going down, not Tower Records, but there was a place called Warehouse. Like I think it was just called Warehouse, and it was just down the street from where I lived in El Cerrito, just around the corner from that Metallica house. If you saw that Metallica mansion. There was a record shop, and I remember going to, like, the morning that Van Halen tickets would go on sale, and this would be in the 90s. This would be for, like, say, Right Here, Right Now tour, Balance tour.
Carnal Knowledge or something, yeah.
Well, before Carnal, I lived in Nebraska during Carnal Knowledge, so. But same thing. Used to go to the record store then to get the stuff.
I remember calling, I think it was Carnal Knowledge, the first time I was calling for tickets, and they had a promo when I called, and I think you can get Live Without a Net on VHS for an extra like $20. So that's the first time I got Live Without a Net on VHS when I got my tickets for the Fuck Tour.
Ooh.
In Providence, Rhode Island. And then I think when it was 93 when they did the Right Here, Right Now tour, I think the promo again was you got the VHS for another, an upcharge.
Yeah, man.
Those were the days, and yeah, it was different than and then the one time I waited in line for I think I got there at like 6 a.m. probably. We were waiting in line for the Who tickets in '94 at the Meadowlands. When I was going to school in Connecticut at University of New Haven, and then we went out because the Who came back in '94 to do their Quadrophenia tour, and I waited outside one of the department stores out there for
kind of like this.
Oh yeah. That looks like, they slept out there for the overnight for that. I mean, hey, that's something people today don't even know. I mean, kids today don't have any concept of that.
They don't go outside. All they do is troll me on GTA.
Yeah, right.
That's
that had to be like 80s, like early 90s probably. It looks like a little grungy there.
This picture here.
I have pictures of us out and waiting for Adam Sandler. Let me see if we can find those somewhere.
Waiting outside for pictures. It's craziness. For pictures, waiting outside. Well, there was that too, I guess. But yeah, you guys don't know how easy you have it these days, where you just jump online and tickets get sold out instantly.
Right.
Let
me see what I know. We have pictures of that. Waiting for Adam Sandler tickets.
Let's see. Why are all these pictures in black and white? All this stuff. It's all the same. It's crazy. How many of you got... I think we've been ignoring the chat the past couple
Yeah,
hours.
what's going on in the chat?
In the chat, how many of you guys used to wait in line for concert tickets? Oh, wait, here we go. I think I'm seeing some stuff here. G. Butchnoff. We hung out all night listening to bootleg Van Halen shows that this dude had. I ended up getting the info from him to get my own from Rolling Stone magazine. Wow, man. That's cool. Steve Carmichael. Here, whoever was first in line started a list of people as they got in line. Every hour, what? Every hour overnight, you had to report for roll call. If you missed it, you would get put at the end of the line.
Yeah, you had to be accounted for. Like if they missed you, you're not going to get your tickets.
Man. Yeah, those are the days, man.
Yeah, that's the stuff we remember, I know somewhere I have pictures of that, but it's not that important. I'm looking through all my college pictures here.
Oh, man.
But I won't share too many of those with you.
Ah.
Here it is. I think this was waiting outside for Adam Sandler tickets. Am I in there? I'm not even in the picture though.
Oh, you guys were jamming out?
Oh yeah, we were all playing different instruments and stuff.
Wow. When was that? 90s?
That was like 96, 97. I guess that's it. Oh, here we go. This was definitely it. Yeah.
Oh no.
Come on. Am I in that picture? Yeah, I'm next to. Yeah, I'm in there. I'm on the far, right second. You can see me.
You're the guy with hair.
With hair, yeah, in the flannel shirt. Yeah, that was waiting for Adam Sandler tickets. Which was one. It was a good show. Anyway,
Cool.
Yeah. The one show that I waited for tickets for. Everything all right? Yeah, the internet makes everything easier now.
Like doing a show like this.
That's right.
We couldn't have done this back then.
No.
We wouldn't have known what this was.
No.
You know, that back then you had to go to like what do you call it? TV studios.
Yeah,
cable access.
Cable access, right.
I had friends when I was a teenager. I had friends that had their own cable access TV shows, and they would like film stuff. And what you would do is you would go out. You would, I guess you would actually go and you would rent like a camera.
You get them from the TV studio. We had
the TV studio.
Locals TV studio, and anybody who's a member of the community could go in and sign out the cameras or whatever you want to do. Make your own film. Do whatever you want. They give you all the equipment, and then you can play it on. Edit it and play it on the local access. We had that.
You would have your own show, and it was always like weird hours.
Yeah.
Like the worst quality.
Yep.
Like really, yeah, Laz, like Wayne's World type of stuff.
Definitely, yeah.
And yeah, you would either film like compilations of stuff, or you would just film one whole thing, and then I guess you'd submit it, or you'd take it, and they would show it.
There we go.
Are we taking call? You want to call?
Go for it.
Okay. Ned's here, right? Yeah, Ned's here. Yeah, there was some weird screaming outside. Ned's in the house, thankfully. Ned is here. Here we go. Hello.
Johnny Beane, Kevin Bethel.
Kevin Bethel, what's up, man?
How are you guys doing on this evening?
We're awesome.
Good. So listen, I wanted to talk Tower Records. I live here in Sacramento. My uncle, John Shire, he was the president of Tower Records. So he
really?
Right below the owner, Russ Solomon, yeah. So I got to grow up in Tower Records stores and played in them my whole life. My cousins worked in them, and my uncle ran them. So they were surrounded by, popular, famous people. Like, he would leave on Christmas Day to take the Rolling Stones to Oakland, and I would ask to go with him, and my mother would say absolutely not. And and there were... The waiting for the tickets I never had to do, because having somebody like your cousins and uncle be in Tower, I just got tickets. They were just given to me as a child. Everything I ever wanted for Christmas all came from Tower. I would just get Tower gift certificates, and
That's awesome.
All my uncles and my mom, they would just get them from their brother, because he was right underneath Russ. He was the president of Tower Records. So not only did I not have to stand in line for him, but there were so many towers. I mean, there was a tower on Sunrise Boulevard, which is a main part of Sacramento. The original tower, which was on Broadway, downtown Sacramento. And then the biggest Tower Records would have been on Watt Avenue, right in the heart of Sacramento, the city of Sacramento. So there were plenty of them. You didn't necessarily have to stand in line for tickets. You just went to a different tower location. Mm-hmm. They all had a window that you would just walk up to from the sidewalk, and it was a Bass outlet, ticket master, and all of that, and whatever. They would change over. And then, yes, they had the warehouse. It was actually the warehouse that you were talking about. That came out, and there was also one called the Record Factory. So once all of those started popping up, that's where my uncle and Russ, the owner that started Tower, would have their problems, because Russ wanted to keep opening towers in Germany and England and Japan, and my uncle saw that the whole music thing was getting ready to change, because all of a sudden records were nothing. Nobody wanted a record anymore. They all started buying CDs, and they had these listening stations where you would just walk in and you could put on some headphones and, listen to a few songs that were on the album.
Yep. I remember that.
So my uncle, from what my aunt tells me, and my uncle said that they said, look, we need to drop down the amount of stores. We're not going to start selling as much. People aren't going to like the CDs. They were used to having the packaging in a record. You could open it up and there was a sticker in it or a poster in it and all of the lyrics of the songs and everything, where the CDs were much smaller. You couldn't read the print or anything, or there was no room to put a poster. So my uncle finally just said, forget it. And he quit because Russ he wouldn't give him the steering wheel. He'd give him the car, but not the steering wheel as the president of Tower. So Russ is still trying to open them throughout all these different parts of the world. And my uncle's saying, well, no, we need to square up and get smaller and have focus on certain Sacramento stores and Bay Area and Los Angeles and Seattle, and instead of continuously trying to, open up more stores. But yeah, Tower was a big thing. That was called All Things Must Pass that John Beal is talking about. All Things Must Pass.
Yeah, the documentary.
You can even watch it on YouTube for free now. It's been out for so many years, but it shows a lot of pictures. My uncle's in a bunch of pictures, and it shows everybody. Dave Grohl used to work in the one in Seattle, and everybody used to hang out in all of them. So it was more of a way of life rather than just a record store to me. It was my uncle's business that he ran, so I got to screw off and hang out and watch rock stars come and go. He was big on Frank Sinatra, but I wasn't. They actually gave me my first album, which was Kiss Alive. So I saw, all the flames in the stage and everything, and thought, wow, that's really cool. I got to play guitar. And
oh, wow.
Then they gave me my first guitar. They gave me, I think you even have one that's somewhat similar, but much newer. My first guitar was called a 1448 made by Silvertone. It was a Montgomery Ward's guitar, and it came inside a case. You would stand up the case, and it had 3 tubes in it and a little amp. You plug into it. It was god awful. It was terrible. It had glitter black paint, and that you could even feel the glitter in the paint. It was so.
I have one of those. It has the side.
Similar. I've looked at yours on the show. Yours is a little different. There's some different things, but mine had one lipstick pickup, and it had these terrible steel frets, and it only had my neck on mine originally. It was only a 17 fret neck. So I remember my uncle bringing it over to my grandmother's on Christmas, and they told me, my parents couldn't stand it. I think they were mad at my uncle. They gave me my first Kiss album, then they gave me my first electric guitar. So I plug in the guitar, and I instantly go to, bust out some Eddie Van Halen or something, because I'm already, Van Halen bound. And I said, this thing's a piece of shit. It said it doesn't work. And they said, it's a tube amp, son. It has to warm up. And I thought, what a piece of crap. I don't got time to wait for this thing to warm up every time I plug it in. But yeah, all Sacramento stuff happening there. That was so good times. I'm glad I got to grow up with Tower. And before I get off real quick, as far as the public access television, that was a big thing in the 90s when I lived in Seattle. There was actually a show called Bong Hit Express, and the guy would take bong loads, and he would have people call into the show that were smoking pot and take bong loads, and he would rate them. But he actually got in trouble because he was actually the local Santa Claus at the mall downtown Seattle. So once they found out that Santa Claus was Mr. Asshole Bonghead Express that's on public access in Seattle every Friday night, needless to say, he didn't get anything but the news after that. He no longer had his public access channels. But those were very cool, so I had to touch base on that as well. And other than that, I'll talk to you guys soon.
Cool.
Great show. Have a great night. Thanks for letting me call in.
Thank you so much. You're welcome, man. Thank you for calling.
Cool. That's awesome. His uncle, the president.
Was that Kevin?
Was it Kevin Bethel? I don't know.
Was that Kevin Bethel? I think it said it was Kevin Bethel.
Yeah.
Dude. Yeah, that's very cool stories.
Yeah.
Very cool, man.
Public access. I know. I remember we had when I was in New Haven, they had some really strange public access. I remember for like a full 30 minutes, there was just a guy reciting what was it? Hey Jude, and he would just for 30 minutes he was sitting there, just a guy said, "Hey Jude, hey," for like that's all he did. That's and he had some cool kind of video effects, and it was just "Hey Jude" for 30 minutes, and they just kept saying it over and over
We
again.
should try that.
Yeah. Might be a good format, good new format.
Yeah, that might be awesome.
That's cool. But what else was he saying? The Tower and man.
Tower Records. That's awesome that he got to kind of grow up around a lot of that, because that's such a huge just in music history. I mean, that's such a huge thing.
Oh yeah, everybody's heard of Tower Records.
But just to grow up like around a record store like that, and
Right.
and to get to get records and stuff, and then let's talk about some guitars as well. I mean, this is a guitar show as well.
Yeah.
He was talking about Silvertone.
Oh, that's what I wanted to say.
He was talking about Silvertone, which the guitar that he had, the one that I have, I'd like to show it to you, but it's in a case which is now up here, so I can't get to it. But the one that I have is actually from the 60s. Like it's actually like cardboard and bubble gum kind of put together. But I'm assuming the one that he had might have been like a slightly newer one. I'm just assuming. But Silvertone guitars, they're back.
And they're sought after. People, I mean, and it was what's the company that Dan Electro that would make them too? I think those are like
Dan Electro and Silvertone. I mean, they're very similar, if not the same thing. They might have been the same thing. See, that looks like my guitar, that previous one. And I just saw a thing. It looks like they're going to be at NAMM.
Silvertone, cool.
Silvertone is going to be at NAMM, which is very cool. So we'll definitely be doing. There we go, June 3rd. Yep. Booth 7615.
My mom got a Silvertone amp at a yard sale back when I was early 90s, and it was a 2x12 cab with a head separate, and I got it home, and she got it for like $25, whatever it was, and I got it home, and the same thing that Kevin was talking about, plugged it in, nothing happened, and it was like, what's going on, so eventually, and the amp had probably not been powered on for several years because it was at a yard sale and blah blah blah. So I'm sitting there for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and nothing's really coming out. I had like a little bit of a signal, but I had everything cranked. Everything just cranked across the board on this old, tube amp. And so eventually smoke starts pouring out the back of it. There was a complete meltdown with the power supply because I had it all cranked all the way up. And that amp nowadays would probably be worth, $1,000 or something. But I destroyed it that day because I overloaded whatever it was, and everything turned up. I didn't know what a tube amp was. I didn't know that you had to let it warm up or whatever, especially something that probably had been sitting around for years. But I did keep the cabinet. The cabinet was cool. I used that for a while, and nice little 2x12 cabinet. It was probably only like 15 watts or something like that, the whole thing. But, that's the kind of stuff that people nowadays are looking for, those old amps and stuff. I think it was Silvertone made amps, right? It was like a big old deluxe,
Silvertone made amplifiers. I mean, they made the guitars as well, I believe.
Yeah.
That's right, Kevin Bethel. Kevin, you know what you're talking about, man. Yeah, Dan Electro made Silvertone for Montgomery Wards.
And Sears, I think they did a lot of those department stores. I think the story of some of those Silvertones or Dan Electros, but they used the actual lipstick. The lipstick pickups are actual old lipstick cases that they would that Sears would use, or Montgomery Ward or something. Those silver lipstick pickups were actual lipstick cases left over.
That's right.
But
Tracy Y is welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you. Octopus Ears, Johnny, please visit the Orange booth. If Orange is here, I will visit them because a friend of mine actually works for Orange. So
Cool.
if Orange is there, hopefully if my friend is there, I will definitely visit them. And you're saying play the MK Ultra. I will definitely do that. I will definitely do that. You guys, NAMM is good. We're definitely gonna cover a lot of stuff.
Was that 2 weeks, something like that?
NAMM show. Less than 2 weeks.
Oh, coming up
It's
soon.
a week. What's today? Well, Saturday, obviously.
21st?
It's 2 weeks from yesterday.
Okay.
Because it's Friday. It's Friday through Sunday.
And how long are you going? You going for a couple days?
I'll be there. I'm flying down that Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And then, oh, look at this. Oh, wow. Flying down that Friday, be down there Saturday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Maybe do Straturday night from NAMM, or
yes.
maybe.
Yeah,
Or
definitely.
Straturday.
We'll do a Straturday night. I mean, I don't know if it'll be, the 2.5 hours or whatever, but
Yeah, we'll do something from.
we'll definitely do something from
Cool.
NAMM. John BL, 5150.
Yeah.
And then Sunday, I'm not sure yet. I might be flying back Monday, so I might be spending Sunday there as well, like all day Sunday, and then flying back sometime that Monday.
Cool.
I think. And then I'm lining up a bunch of people to meet with, a bunch of friends that you guys all know from the show here. I'll be meeting up with and probably be doing some shows with them.
Cool.
Some live stuff, a lot of live stuff. I'd already mentioned Glenn LaFerman. We'll definitely be doing a show from his house.
Nice.
He was the photographer. I think I mentioned that on here. I told you.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be doing something with Glenn. He was we were talking about the Kramer ad guitar earlier.
Right.
With all those stickers that somebody was saying that they invented.
Oh,
We've
yeah,
had a lot of stuff on here tonight.
A lot of stuff we covered tonight.
I mean, for a lot of nonsense. We learned a lot of things. What's your name? You said you're somebody invented it. That
Was it Alice? No.
it was in the chat. Who said that earlier? Here we go.
And what were they called? They were like
It was like a tape.
it was like a name for them.
Yeah, there was a name.
The embossed
Anyway,
sticker thing.
Why am I even? Anyway, the Kramer ad guitar. Our friend Glenn LaFerman took all the Kramer photos back in the day, and so we'll be doing a show with him, and he'll be showing us a lot of Van Halen stuff that you've never seen.
Nice.
That you guys have never seen. Glenn will be sharing with us. Label maker, thank you, Hellstorm. Yeah, it's like a label maker thing.
Label maker. That's what we're looking for. What are we?
I can't think of their name. They were saying that anyway.
These the new Silvertones?
These are new. These are brand new Silvertones.
Wow.
They do look a lot like the ones from back in the day. I mean, they're the same shapes and stuff.
That neck looks familiar.
Oh, like that's what's known as like the Coke bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. On the EVH on the Star.
The Star, and
That's,
I think the Dragon Snake, didn't he have that on that too? Maybe not. I don't know.
I don't know.
He changed necks all the time. He liked that.
stuff,
He did like that Silvertone neck, or with the Dan Electro neck that he used.
Stuff was always changed. See, that looks a lot like my guitar there.
The blue one. Oh yeah. You've shown
The
that.
shape.
Yeah.
The shape, and actually,
The lipstick pickups. You got the old lipstick cases.
I think Kevin sent a photo. Notice it only has 17 or 18 frets.
12, 13, 14.
Oh, you had one of these. Okay, so you did have an older one. Okay. I think it said 1968. Yeah.
Cool.
So that's a one pickup.
It's like Jimmy Page used one of those, I think.
Yes. Jimmy Page used what was called, he used the double cut. That's like a double cut there, but Jimmy Page had the one where it's the same on both sides, the double cut. And actually, I used to have one of those, and I gave it to a friend of mine to repaint, and never saw it again. And if you're watching, I know they
Send
still
it
have
back.
it. Yeah, it'd be cool to get back at some point, but if not,
I mean, basically, like the bottom of the line, just budget guitars, but I mean, they have such a reputation, and they, so many. I mean, Jimmy Page and Eddie Van Halen, so many people have used those over the years that they have, back in the day, you could probably get them for, less than $100. Nowadays, you can get them for less than $500, and but they're still great guitars. I mean, by all accounts, everybody. If
the original ones,
set them up properly,
awesome.
And they're good guitars.
Mm-hmm. The original ones are great. And they're definitely making newer ones. And I remember I was at their booth one NAMM show. I don't know if it was the last one or the one before that, but I remember talking to somebody that was there at the Silvertone.
Mr. Silvertone?
It might have been Mr. Silvertone himself, actually.
Yeah.
And I think he asked me if I was going to buy one.
Wow.
And I said I wasn't.
Wow. For the right price.
Yeah.
For the 1960s price, $65, I'll buy one.
I will take that guitar for a nickel. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, they're cool. They're cool. So yeah, I'm excited to see them at the NAMM show. That one, I always saw these all the time. The store I worked at in Berkeley.
Is that a real Bixby? It looks like a real Bixby.
Always had these, like this particular one. Always had this one. The original, not those new ones, but the original ones like that. Just always saw those.
That looks like the deluxe edition, like the deluxe Silvertone, like it's like body's kind of like after a Jaguar or something, or a Jazzmaster or something.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of Fender-esque, but this looks like it's got a real Bixby on it. Bixby vibrato.
Oh, it says it. I think it says Bigsby.
Nice.
Yeah, look.
So they're stepping. Oh, licensed. Licensed.
Oh.
Wah, wah.
Oh.
It's like Floyd Rose. Oh, it's a Floyd. Oh, licensed.
Oh, crap.
Well, close.
It's crap.
If it's not real, if it's not German, it's crap. Isn't that? I think isn't that the Wayne? What's his name anyway? Mike Myers.
He said that?
If it's not German, it's crap.
Just with anything?
I guess.
Look at that.
That's a cool look. I always wanted to try one of those vibratos. Look at all those knobs. Jeez.
Oh, the Bigsby?
Yeah.
That's cool how you can see through the top of those. That's kind of a new thing. I mean, for this guitar, the originals weren't like that.
Mm-hmm.
Huh, David? This is similar to the one Jimmy Page has. Yes, that's exactly it, man. That's exactly it. And yeah, I used to have one of those as well. That looks like a newer. This looks like a newer one, but I used to have the older. Yeah, this is like the double cut I was telling you about, like that.
Yep.
Like that, and it might say Dan Electro on it, but then you would see other ones that say Silvertone. It's like they were both
probably the same
companies
factory. Yeah.
they were making the same guitars, really, and they were just different names on them. Yeah. Thank you, David, for sending that in.
Yeah, it's all. I mean, Kevin Bethel says, "Oh my God, firewood," but if you give it a proper setup and make sure everything's the way it should be, those are good. There's nothing wrong with those. You can have fun with them.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way I am about guitars. As long as you can set it up and it can stay in tune, that's all that matters. You can always get a good sound out of it. A unique sound or a good sound, whatever you want.
Mm-hmm. I'll go at the NAMM show. They said they're going to be there. I'll go to their booth. I'll film some videos there. and play some of the stuff for you guys.
Yeah, let's check them out.
Check them out. Definitely. I think they're cool. I mean,
I'd pick one up for the right price. It looks like a nice guitar.
yeah. Oh, there's accessories too.
Mm.
Ooh, accessories. Look at that. I need a nice Silvertone T-shirt. I think.
Maybe they'll have promos at NAMM.
Look at those pics.
I'm sure you can get some pics.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Huh?
$20 for the shirt.
$20 for the shirt.
The first 100 NAMM customers will probably get a free Silvertone shirt. Get there early, Johnny.
They might have swag because
That's it. Yeah.
Every year, yeah, you go to the different booths and they'd have like some of the T-shirts that I wear actually are from NAMM. Swag.
Stuff we all get. There you go. Cool.
Very cool. Wow. Yeah, the guitars, all that stuff. Silvertone, the roots of rock. That's very cool. I'm going to have to make sure I'm following them everywhere. I should be. If not, I will be. Wow.
2 weeks. You'll be at the. We'll be checking out NAMM and all the different booths.
2 weeks from this start date. 2 weeks from right now, we'll be doing some sort of something.
Cool.
Oh, probably earlier.
Well, you let me know. Let me know. I'll be around for that. So.
Okay.
Sounds good, man.
Okay. Yeah. We'll definitely do that. That sounds cool. And yeah, NAMM is going to be great, you guys. So keep it tuned right here to Johnny Beane TV for the NAMM experience.
It's been a couple of years, you know.
It's been a couple years. So look for a lot of cool stuff, you know, from the convention center, from just hanging out, you know, outside, trying to get back in. Please let me back in. You know, you walk through the wrong door. Next thing you know, you're stuck out there.
Jeez. Well,
it happens, I guess.
I'm sure they'll let you in. They know who you are. Do you know who I am?
Do you know who I think I am?
Who else is going? Laz is going? So there'll be a few different.
Laz will be there. JJ's House of Jam. This is scheduled to appear, as far as I know. Laz will be there. JJ's House of Jams will be there. Myself. I think that's it.
Mancuda?
No.
Mancuda
will not be there.
Caleb?
I don't know. I'm assuming probably.
Yeah, we'll run into all kinds of people.
Hey, man. Come here, you.
Ned's going to be at home waiting for
Come
Johnny.
back. I wish I could take him. F.U. Tone. Adam said, bring Ned. Oh, Adam will be there. Adam from F.U. Tone will be there. So look for footage, awesomeness of F.U. Tone from there. G. Butchnoff will be there.
Yeah, let us know if you're going in the chat. There you go.
In the chat, will you be at NAMM? If you will be there, let me know, and we'll meet up. We'll do the dab. You'll meet me, and I'll be like this.
Yeah. Socially distant. Cool.
Tracy, welcome. Yeah. Oh, it'll be cool. It'll be so much fun.
Well, I'll be tuning in. I won't be over there, but I'll be looking forward to all the different everything, all the goings on out there.
All the stuff.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. It'll be great.
Cool.
It'll be great, and there might be a few really cool surprises.
Ooh.
Maybe.
Nice.
Hopefully.
Cool.
Hopefully. That you will only see right here. So you got to keep it tuned in.
Stay tuned.
Yes. Stay tuned. G. Bushnoff will not cough. Awesome. Yeah. The coughing. Effutone will be the highlight. Effutone. It'll be awesome, you guys.
Cool.
You guys will not want to miss it.
And you got tomorrow night's going to be awesome with the String Change Show.
String Change Show, where I change strings sometimes. I play the guitar. Tune in. Where's the thing? I have to update. I've got brand new cards for these things. I need to update.
Night String Change.
Update them. Sunday night String Change Show. Tomorrow night, 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific. Tune in for that. Join us. Don't forget, June 9th, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific. That's a Thursday. I'll be a guest on the StreamYard Spotlight Show, hosted by Dana and Kelsey Bentz. Yes, they're sisters. I was on their show a couple years ago, maybe 3 years ago. I think it was a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
They're awesome. StreamYard is awesome. And if you want to it's actually you don't download it. If you want to try StreamYard, I actually have a. Hopefully this works. Wait. Hopefully, crap.
Yeah.
There we go. Hopefully that goes there. If not, it might be in the description. And again, if you didn't watch last night, or actually this was at noon, so it wasn't last night. If you didn't watch yesterday, you have to watch yesterday's show.
I'm going to watch it right after this.
You have to. Michelle Schenkel.
Michelle Schenkel.
You have to watch that. If you like Van Halen, this is one show you didn't want to miss. But if you did miss it, please watch it on rerun here on the channel. You really have to see that. He has an amazing collection. He ran a Van Halen fan club, the Dutch Van Halen fan club, and he was considered family by Van Halen. This is true.
I hear, yeah.
This is true. He was considered family.
Nice.
So check that out. Check that out. Thank you again to all our friends and sponsors: Effutone, Tesi Switch, Kernels Popcorn, Vineham Pickups, Swiss Picks, and we have an extra spot there for somebody if you want to be a friend and or sponsor of the channel.
Yeah.
There you go. Thank you so much to our channel members. I need to redo this whole card. That's something I got to get that done. So I got to figure that out. Thank you so much, everybody. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. There's a lot of cool stuff. I have a lot of guests booked specifically for Fridays. So you guys know Fridays we do what's called exclusively Van Halen. I have a lot of guests booked for the next several Fridays coming up. So make sure to join us on Friday.
Nice.
And then Monday, I do like some random live video from like a Guitar Center or something. Tuesday is Talking Guitars 80s Metal Live. Wednesdays is generally a Twitch Van Halen show, Talking Van Halen on Twitch. Although every last Wednesday, which might be this Wednesday coming up, will be Metal Wednesday with Boner Jams.
Cool.
Make sure to tune in. What else? Follow me on Amazon. I need to start doing those Amazon shows. Gotta start doing those.
Nice.
So look for those.
Cool.
On Amazon. Shopping with Johnny Beane on Amazon. There we go. All right. Rock on, everybody.
Thanks, everyone. Thank you, Johnny.
You're welcome.
Everybody,
John Beale.
Have a great week. I know. Great.
Have a great night.
Rock on, everybody.
Rock on. And hey, if you want to party on, I'll be live on Twitch doing some GTA for the next hour, maybe hour and a half. So come on over to Twitch. All right. Johnny Beane TV. Good night.